One time when I was in the ninth grade, I was in this class where we were learning how to build things. And this particular project actually took an entire 9-week span, and we were building submarines. And with these submarines, we were attaching the wiring and all this different stuff. And in the end, we would literally be able to put these things into water and control them with our hands through all the wiring and different things. It was really cool. It was all from scratch, and we got to say that we did this project. Well, probably somewhere in between, maybe as we were getting the framework and stuff connected, we had this super glue, and our group went and they went to go super glue. This guy went to go super glue this thing together, and he accidentally super glued his fingers together. Now, me being such an incredible, wonderful, amazing friend, I looked him square in the eye and I said, nobody super glues their fingers together. That's my friend, without me doing it as well. And I literally took the super glue and I put it all over my thumb and I stuck my fingers together as hard as I could. There's a whole process. I ended up getting in trouble, and it took a while to get my fingers unsuper glued, and it was this whole messy thing. See, I was just trying to be a good friend. And this week in our devotional series, we're talking about worship and friends. And what we're going to see is that all of us were designed to be in community and to have friends. God put it in our design to both be influenced by people, but also to influence people. And I want to talk about both of these things today. I've heard the saying before, show me your friends and I'll show you your future. I even take it one step further and say, show me your friends and I'll show you your failures. Because the reality is the people that we do life with, the people that we're around, that we're influencing, that we're allowing to influence us, these people are going to affect the way that we live our life, affect the decisions that we make, and we're going to affect the way they live their life as well. And so I want to keep this concept in our mind as we go now to read our scripture together. Acts 2:46 through 47. They worshiped together at the temple each day, met in homes for the Lord's Supper, and shared their meals with great joy and generosity, all the while praising God and enjoying the goodwill of all the people. And each day the Lord added to their fellowships those who were being saved. It's such an incredible story. We see them influencing each other for the gospel of Jesus Christ. And as these people have other people that are shooting for the same goal, it helps them to move forward and also pursue that goal in their endeavors. See, we're clearly influenced by people. This can be a good thing or a bad thing. And we clearly influence people. And it can be a good thing or a bad thing. So the first thing I want to talk about is this concept of protecting your influence. See, the reality is we've all been given an amount of influence, an amount of opportunity to change the direction, change the course of certain things. Now, I will say this. If every single thing in your life is the most important thing to you, and you're like, this is important, we have to change this, eventually you begin to lose influence. Because yes, we are able to influence people, but it's also in our design to allow others to influence us. And if other people are not getting that opportunity to influence, what happens is they begin to diminish our level of influence so that they can influence as well. I know that sounds confusing, but here's what I'm trying to say. Be intentional of what you influence. Be intentional of what you try to change and the way you try to influence things. So my question to you is, where are you putting your influence? Where are you inserting yourself to bring change? What are you doing? What areas of your life are important? And you're saying, this is where I'm going to make a difference and influence the people around me. Because not every area can be the most important. And then the second one, of course, is guard who influences you. Some of us, we have a tendency to want to make everyone happy. People pleasing, right? The reality is that not everyone's right. Not everyone knows the way, the direction God's called you and the way He's called you to live. And the things that God has spoken to your heart, a lot of times He has not spoken to other people. This isn't saying we shouldn't listen to anyone. This isn't saying we shouldn't care what anyone has to say. But it is saying that we should be very intentional and on purpose of who we allow to influence us and who we allow to affect our lives. Well, how do I know, Pastor Dylan, who's influencing my life? Look at your life and the decisions that you make. What decisions, who in your life do those decisions most reflect other than yourself? Typically, these are the people that you're allowing to influence you. So as we get now to our family discussion questions, I want to look really at these two concepts. Who are you allowing to influence you? And where are you inserting your influence? And when should we insert our influence? Let's talk about these things and others in our family devotional questions.